Jedi 3 could be the combat glow we've been waiting for. If Respawn adds these 5 stances, this is a top 5 countdown, and at the end, I'll tell you which one I'd actually main. Stick around, hit like or dislike to vote. Follow, share this with your squad, and comment the stance you'd main. Best idea gets pinned next video. Survivor already gave us single, double-bladed, dual-wield, cross-guard, and the blaster hybrid for Jedi 3. Every stance here should change encounter design, not just damage numbers. 5. Soresu Guardian. Sorry if I butcher some of these names. Cannon Form 3. Obi-Wan's specialty. Turn blaster hell into a playground. Wider deflection cone. A counter charge that builds while guarding, then spend it on a shield shatter or multi-ricochet. Weak raw DPS. You must parry to convert. Balance counter. Slower movement while guarding. Shock weapons drain the counter meter. Encounter impact, range set pieces, catwalks, turret nests, sniper lanes. 4. Dual phase lance. Dual phase blades exist. Vader, for example. Temple guard spikes are visual precedent. Tap to extend form short to lance length. Short form, tight, fast strings. Lance form, big reach and line break thrust. Balance counters. Lance form is slow. Snipers and riot shields punish whiffs. Extension builds heat. Encounter impact. Wide arenas favor lance. Vents, ducks, force, short form. Natural pacing. 3. Tràkata feint. Tràkata appears on screen in modern canon. D and then reactivation feints. Flick the blade off mid-clash to slip past a guard and auto-pivot behind them. Perfect feints create a backstab window and shred posture. Balance counters. Mistime it and you get stuffed. Bat an elite spark during feint frame. Beast ignore when enraged. Encounter impact. Elevates 1v1 duels and mini-boss feint checks. 2. Light whip. Canon via High Republic's Venestra Rawa. Sorry if I butchered that again. Electro whips exist in the Imperial era. Wide whip arcs stagger and disarm crowds. Grapple lash lets you sling to snipers or yank them down. Place a tether line, enemies crossing get tripped or stunned. Balance counters, minimal single target. Posture unless you tag weak spots. Big recovery on whiff at close range. Encounter impact, turns, block and poke mobs into space control puzzles with perches, turrets, and choke points. And number 1, Forceblade. DK Saber control echoes legends, for example Trail, and extends cannon saber throw. Hold to guide the saber remotely in a short radius while Cal evades, pushes, and pulls independently. True 2-lane combat, release to return strike with bonus damage. If your path tags 3+ enemies. Balance counters, burns focus fast. Electro nets, jammer droids break control and leave you exposed. To counter impact, lets designers mix brutes up close with ranged backlines you carve simultaneously. All 5 fit 9 BBY if Cal pulls techniques from High Republic archives we saw in Survivor. Jedi records, Kaboa, Tanalore caches, keep them rare, high skill and counterable to stay lore coherent. Quick recap, so 5, Soresu, that's the defense loop. 4, dual phase, reach puzzle. 3, Tràkata, dual mind games. 2, light whip, zonal control. And 1, Forceblade, 2-lane combat. If Respawn ships just 2, I'm picking Forceblade and Soresu. 1 wild, 1 foundational. Before we roll credits, here's my best to worst overall. Number 1, Soresu Guardian. Rock solid cannon, instantly upgrades range, set pieces, super readable for all players. 2, Forceblade. Signature fantasy, huge wow factor if range duration are tightly capped. 3, Tràkata feint. High skill mind games that space boss duels without breaking crowds. 4, dual phase lance. Good space control spice. Situationally, but easy to tune and teach. 5, light whip. Cannon but rare for Jedi Knights, and heavy on animation. Coolest as a late game optional stance. Drop your best to worst below. I'll pin the list I disagree with, but can't refute. If you made it here, you're a legend. Tap like if you're in, dislike if I'm off. Either way, your vote helps. Follow for the deep dive breakdowns next. Share this with your crew and comment your best, worst, best list gets pinned and shouted out.